It's definitely the compression. That's what it is. The compression of the voice is what's bugging me.
Thanks for the help back there.
Central Control, please respond.
Oh man, I can't wait to get into like Arkham City and Arkham Knight. Arkham Knight is so fun. I don't care what anyone says.
Going after the notes yourself, eh, Bats?
Yep.
Good luck. I've got a crew working on the doctor as I speak.
So here's a really, really tragic thing that you may/may not have thought about. So Jason Todd, is somewhere in this building right now. In fact, I think he's nearby this area right now. Because according to Arkham Knight, this is the time, like, this should be the time that Joker was doing all the stuff he was doing to Jason. So he's somewhere in the asylum right now.
No, there's no way. You can't find them all. It's impossible.
Your coworker has a comic series he's writing? That's cool. I have, above my setup here, I have a bookshelf with a bunch of movies and comics and games and everything. And books and stuff that I read. And, next to my little manga collection for Tokyo Ghoul that I have indie comics that are from, like, Free Comic Book Day, where people will try to get their stuff published and figure, like, local comic artists will put stuff out. So I always try to collect those and read what local comic artists are doing. Yeah, so that's the funny thing, is that technically this area would be the abandoned wing of Arkham, because that's where Amadeus Arkham's cell was.
Hello? Hello?
Wrong way. This way. Yeah, technically Jason would be somewhere over in this area. At least theoretically, if we follow the map of Arkham. He would be in that vicinity, which is very upsetting. Because had this detective vision actually worked, like, properly, he would have seen that. I know I'm supposed to get up there somewhere, but I can't remember how. It's not there. It's not up here. I go through here. Right, I have to go. Duh. I'm stupid. Don't worry about me. There it is. Jason probably also hearing Joker taunting Batman and thought he might be being saved. I mean, I doubt Joker would let him hear that, because if you look at the torture that Jason was going through when you're playing Arkham Knight, he makes it abundantly clear that Batman isn't going to come to Arkham to save him whatsoever. So he's probably using this opportunity to record that, to be honest. He's probably actively torturing Jason while we're running around the asylum.
I'm not gonna.
It'll be open any second.
He's here!
Well, that's unfortunate.
Don't let him hit you, idiot!
Don't let me hit you. How are you gonna stop me, brother? Give me your arm.
Joker's thugs were trying to get into that office.
It looks like they couldn't get through the main door.
Hello, toe-tagged
Have
Ra's
to find a
Ghul.
different way in.
There it is. Yeah, so, anyways, the thought I was trying to get out before. Joker probably didn't let Jason know that Batman was here at all. He probably just came here to torture Jason. Like, it's probably a thing that he's doing alongside messing with us and taking over. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised, knowing Joker, if that was his primary goal, was to come here to get that over on Jason. And the Titan was only secondary.
Someone has already got to the safe. The only question now is, who opened it?
Time for
No
forensic
sign of
analysis
forced
and also
entry.
scanning Black Mask.
Whoever opened it knew the combination.
If you think about it, it could add to this could add to the torture of Bruce not coming to save him. I mean, yeah, but we have direct, like, if you look at Arkham Knight in the flashback sequence with Jason, you see exactly what happened and what Bruce got
I need
sent.
to follow her and find out where she put them.
And if it was happening simultaneously, it implies that he basically tries to make it so that Joker or Bruce completely abandoned him, forgot about him, moved on instantly. So it wouldn't really, in my opinion, it wouldn't really make sense if he was to do that. I can see a world where that's a possibility, but based on what we actually physically see, I don't believe it. That's gross. See, this is one thing that I'll say, is that I feel like there could be a lot more Easter eggs roaming around. Like, I'm walking through these vents right now, and it's like we've got these half-chewed-up rats or whatever. You could definitely make a reference to, like, one of the more insane patients of Arkham being up here and, like, surviving on them while all this is going on or something. Like a Doug Ratman type deal from Portal. Hold on, where's my battering? Actually, I think I could just do it with this, right? Oh yeah, much easier. That's some strong glass to be standing up like that. There we go. I have way too much fun with physics-based engines. I should not be allowed to do things like that. I will waste my entire time doing it. Oh, right, I was supposed to set up a crime scene in there. What am I doing? Got the Minecraft physics. I mean, like, if it was Minecraft physics, the glass wouldn't have broken at all. It would still be floating there. But you're not entirely wrong. Only kind of wrong. I'm kidding. What is this? Young's Tonic? Wait, is this... Young's Tonic. Is this a reference to... That could be... That could very well be the Titan formula right there.
Oracle, I'm on Dr. Young's trail. I've had to calibrate the scanner to only show recent prints. If I follow these, I will find her or the notes.
I hope it works. Just so you know, the GCPD found one of Joker's bombs downtown.
How did I manage to knock this guy's gun into this room?
As I thought, it's just a twisted diversion. The real action's on Arkham.
I find it absolutely ridiculous that Joker made a bomb out of kittens. Like, they were all still alive and just chilling, and he just, like, pretended it was a bomb. That's ridiculous to me.
Joker was right.
He's here!
Over there! Waste him!
There's no way you just hit me with that pipe after I hit Y. For that, your entire team suffers. And you're losing an arm. Suffer. I'm sorry, that was violent.
Patient interview 6.
When I was first playing Gotham Knights, I saw the leader of the Court of Owls. I was like, it's the uncle, and that was... Yeah, I mean, that's one thing that I'll say, is that the writing of Gotham Knights is kind of subpar, because it's like you can very easily see where stuff is coming from. And that's not always a problem. It's fine when you can tell the villain a mile away. Sometimes it's necessary. I will say, one of my favorite personal things, let's let Crane speak.
I wanted to understand him. His personal demons, his fears.
Where do you think Robin learned
It's all
it?
quite fascinating, really. But you were a respected choice of words, Doctor. Tell me, what are you afraid of?
So, what I was getting at... Dick was someone hinged his rope. Yeah, no. Ooh, did some crazy stuff in Teen Titans. So here's something in terms of Gotham Knights that I really like. The way Alfred basically was like, try me, bitch, when the guy was like, oh, well, it's a shame, we might have to take you out. He was like, bring it then, bitch. I love it when Alfred is just like a boss. He's so cool. Alfred is... Oh, man. I'm just thinking about all the cool stuff that Alfred has done over the years. Like, you know, suplexing Superman, buckshotting a guy in the face when he tried to rob Wayne Manor. Dude, he stands on business, and I love him. It's just Alfred. Yeah, no, we do. We love Alfred. He's absolutely... He's a BAMF. He's crazy. He loves it. He stands on business. He's a violent man. Alright. Where is... Oh, I can't get it yet. The remote battering is cool. Battering power. Sure, why not? Whatever. I already know where Penelope Young is. I do love that the color changes with these, like, detective fonts and everything like that. And I was talking about it in the last stream, but I feel like the Arkham games got progressively less interested in the detective mechanic, and that Origins was the last one to do it appropriately. I feel very heavily that Origins was the last game where detective was important in Batman's title. Is it floor 3 or floor... I think it's actually the bottom floor. Woo! Nope, I'm wrong. Where is it? Let's see. Phil Alfred is where Jason learned the I'm not Batman now, am I? Oh, absolutely. There's actually, I believe, several comics where Alfred and Jason are having conversations outside. Because, like, I think it's Jason who spends a lot of time making sure that Alfred is taken care of in the Bat family. Oh, I went the wrong way. It is across. It's right over there. Like, for example, in the Wayne family webtoons, or the Bat family webtoons, or whatever, it is... Isn't it Dick who decides to call everyone together, and Jason is, like, one of the first ones to be like, oh, yeah, no, we're going back. Because they, like, left Alfred alone on Christmas or something. And so, like, Jason's one of the first to be like, oh, yeah, absolutely, we're going back. This is a very popular headcanon that Jason's the only one who can cook.
Great.
I don't doubt that, to be honest.
It's never this simple with him.
I don't doubt that. I do feel like... I feel like Alfred and Jason are probably the only two in the entire Bat family that can cook.
Who can help me now? What's that?
By the way, speaking of Absolute Batman, that's a crazy run, and I like the way that it's going. Wayne Manor. Back to Scarecrow. I loved this section. This is so cool. This is such a cool scene, dude. I love this so much.
I can't believe you insisted on sitting through that movie again, Bruce. Come on, we'll be late for Alfred.
I'm sorry, Daddy.
Go easy on him, Tom. He loved it so. Alfred will wait. Keep up, Bruce.
Oh, man. The way the camera's angling. Oh, it's so cool.
Where are you taking us?
We can cut through here.
But it's starting to rain. Bruce is tired. Can't we just wait for him here?
Come on, keep up. We're nearly there.
Digging the design of the environment. Oh, yeah. The environment in Arkham Asylum is really well done. It's kind of a mix of the Tim Burton, you know, the Tim Burton world mixed with, like, the comic era.
Please, there's no need for this.
Stay where you are. I'll shoot.
I'll give you whatever you want.
Tom! Oh God, Tom!
Be quiet, lady. Just shut up. Give
Stay
me.
away from me! Run! Mommy!
Ah. This was such a good inclusion to this game.
Come on, kid, this way. Take a seat in my office.
Is he okay?
He'll be fine. Kid like that with all that money, he'll be just fine.
Shut up, now. He's 8 years old and all alone. Money won't fix that.
Whatever you say, Gordon. His butler's on his way to pick him up. You hear that? He's got a butler.
I'm sorry about that. I just need to ask you some questions. Can I get you anything? You okay?
So...
I know you don't feel like answering me, but it's the only way to catch who did this.
Why did you do it, officer? Why?
I don't know. It's this city. There's something wrong with it. Hey, listen, son. Call me Jim.
Yeah, so... I don't know which officer that was. I believe it might have been Bullock. Which makes sense considering his name is Ball. But Jim being a good mentor there, or a good person there, is what mattered. And they didn't include Leslie Tompkins until Arkham Shadow. But Leslie Tompkins is also an extremely important reason as to why Bruce is a good person like he is. In fact, it's really weird that in Arkham Shadow he's kind of raised by Leslie Tompkins rather than being raised by Alfred. We do love Jim. Jim Gordon is Jim Gordon is best man. He's obviously not perfect. Jim Gordon's not perfect. I don't know if you know the story for Batman Year 1. But Batman Year 1 has him basically commit adultery on his wife Barbara. And it's not good, obviously. It's never good. There's never an excuse or anything like that. But it humanizes him because it means that the city is getting to him. And that is an aspect of his character that I do enjoy, that he is vulnerable and still fighting despite being vulnerable. Because I think that's one of the most important parts about Batman or any of his allies, is recognizing that they are human. That's the part that makes them enjoyable characters, that we can relate to them. Like, we understand that they aren't this unstoppable force. They're people like us. Kind of that undying will thing. Screw you, Johnny Crane. Whoop. We're gonna sneak our way through here. Oh yeah, the Scarecrow in this one is great. I prefer his design in Night, specifically because I'm an edgelord, and I love that his gas mask is built into his face because of what happened with Killer Croc in this game. You'll see. Yeah, no, good character design is everything for games like this. Uh-oh, I might be cooked. No, I got it. I made it.
I will break you.
Just gotta wait for him to go again. Perfect. Drop. Run. I'm the best.
What are you trying to do?
What am I trying to... Obviously beat you, you idiot. Ow. Low-key transforming into Scarecrow is such an interesting choice. What do the lights... So if you walk into his light, he will instantly slam his giant hand on you and kill you. It is an insta-kill. You'll restart at the most recent checkpoint. And I try to avoid them in the arenas there just for canon's sake, but you can walk into his lights during the the little, like, fighting segments. I just choose not to because I believe it is
Everything you
immersion
see is
breaking.
under my control.
Come on. Alright, we wait for a second and then finish that. Yep. Wait for him to cross, and... Uh-oh! Well, I guess you get to see. That's what happens. I accidentally hit A when I set the controller down.
And at the end of fear, oblivion.
Yeah, I messed up. Anyways, that's one thing that's really cool is the Arkham, like, the villain cutscene when you lose is a really nice touch. I feel like not enough thematic games have that sort of thing. Nerd! Alright, we'll wait for him to look away just to make sure and ensure that we get the light. I don't want to risk getting right up to it and then getting touched. Come on, look away, nerd. You big nerd! Get wrecked. And this is kind of weird, too, because you're in a completely different area than you remember. You're like, how did I even get here? I'm so glad there weren't people under that. Like, come on, Bruce. That was reckless.
Jumps out of the shadows and beats up useless thugs.
That's what he is! Scarecrow's a big nerd. He's a big, giant nerd.